the statement I wanted to say is like, ultimately, what we're even doing here is a testament to how good classic Simpsons is. It truly is one of the greatest TV shows of all time. That being said, I'm going to kind of cheat. My 10, 9, and 8 are the clip show episodes.
Is a coma painful?
Oh, heck no! You relive long lost summers, kiss girls from high school. It's like one of those TV shows where they show a bunch of clips from old episodes.
Yeah, well, anyway, I wonder what he's thinking now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You picked that many?
Yeah.
That's
it's come to this, a clip show episode.
That's definitely cheating.
Another clip show episode, and the Simpsons 130th.
Rewrite your list but put actual episodes. That is definitely.
No.
I could accept one, but 3? You got to pick 3?
There are 3 clip show episodes in classic Simpsons.
Right, yeah.
Fuck the clip show episodes.
They served a focus. Go ahead and go on your rant about the clip show episodes.
They served a point, I guess, in the 90s. We grew up with them. And
right. There was no YouTube. You could watch compilation videos. That didn't exist.
I'd go to school, and I'd come home after a long day and be like, oh, Simpsons are going to be on tonight. And you'd tune in to Channel Fox or whatever, and then you'd be like, oh, it's a clip show episode. Like, it's just like clips of, okay. This is pre-internet broadcast TV. But ultimately, in the internet age, even with like minuscule little bits of animation, like having Troy McClure show up as like a gag and stuff.
So wait, name the clip shows you shout on? Because one of those I think is not a bad one. There's a Simpsons clip show, another Simpsons clip show, and what's the third one?
138th episode spectacular.
Oh, that shouldn't be on there. That has fun moments.
I don't care.
That has a lot of original shit, and they showed a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
I don't care.
I think you're wrong on that one. I like that's the that also has the funny stupid trivia. It's like, what does the barcode say when Maggie gets scanned?
In the opening credits, what does the cash register say when Maggie is scanned? The cash register says NRA forever. Just one of the hundreds of radical right-wing messages inserted into every show by creator Matt Groening.
Yeah. That was a great episode. I still think it's fun. Which popular Simpsons characters were killed after their season or whatever? It's like, if you guessed Bleeding Gums Murphy and Dr. Marvin Monroe, you're wrong. They were never popular characters.
Yeah, they were never popular characters.
That one actually has a bunch of good shit in it. So I disagree on that one.
I just don't need to see
And a lot of it's original. We have a rare interview with Matt Groening.
How does Matt Groening find the time to write and draw an entire Simpsons episode every week? For the answer to this, we went straight to the source.
Get out of my office!
Of course, what Matt meant to say, according to his attorneys, is that he couldn't possibly do it alone.
Yeah, where he's like the bald. Yeah,
he looks like what's the famous director? Ford.
Yeah, from the 40s.
Yeah, with 50s. The eye patch.
Yeah. Fuck.
John Ford.
Maybe John
Rob
Ford?
Ford?
I can't remember.
Whatever. But
yeah, I know.
Get out of my office.
Yeah. I don't need to see them again.
I can't believe you put that.
I don't need to
I can't believe you put that one
I just don't care for them. I skip them every time.
I don't
Do
skip
you
that one.
You
I don't
rewatch
skip that one. I don't skip that one because it's got a lot of good shit in it. Well, let's go one at a time here. So, because now you just listed them all. So let's go a Simpsons clip show. Which one is that? Like, because
I think this is the one.
So there's always a little setup for each of these. The clip shows, to their credit, they did give them an extra little like story to then set up why they're just reflecting. So one of them is Homer in the coma.
So it's come to this is the shaking of the beer can one.
That one, that setup with April Fool's Day is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, but let's start with the first one. What is the setup for the first Simpsons clip show? Is this the one where they go to the...
That is the setup. It's come to this, a Simpsons clip show.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's start there.
Season 4.
So let's start there.
Okay.
The coma, the April Fool's Day setup is fucking amazing. With Bart and Homer prank warring each other. Bart wakes up and he's like, "Oh no, I'm blind," and Homer just taped his eyes. And then I love that he watches Bart and he grabs like the carton of milk and it's like spoiled, and he's like, "Ha ha, April Fools! I've been keeping that carton of milk behind the radiator for 4 months."
4 months.
It's like something heinous,
and then obviously
and it's just like a solid,
just a block.
And then what noble men thought of April Fool's Day. And then Lisa, gives the explanation. They have the great flashback. So it's like, now who's laughing? Now remember? And it's like the Flanders are like the Pilgrims. Yeah. And the Simpsons are like the Aztec people.
And then we have obviously the beer can in the fucking paint shaker.
And
April Fool.
Before it gets to that, they have the great setup because Bart's like, I gotta get Homer back. And he's like, what's his weakness? Beer. My one weakness. My Achilles heel, if you will.
Achilles heel, if you will.
And then Bart's like, of course. And then you see Homer, he opens the can and it goes like, tsh, and it sprays a little bit more normal. And he's like, if this can was shaking a little bit more, I would have got beer all over me. I would have looked quite the fool. An April fool, as it were.
Woo! It's a good thing that beer wasn't shaken up anymore, or I'd have looked quite the fool. An April fool, as it were.
All that shit is great.
Yeah.
When he opens the can, it just blows the house.
Yeah, like, those fucking windows blow out, like the whole house. Yeah.
And then Wiggum,
yeah.
pulls up and starts looks like there's beer coming out of the chimney. I'm proceeding on foot. All that shit's great.
Yeah, I gotta pick something.
No, Kevin. No.
What else should I pick?
Fuck you.
Like,
you don't get a pass.
What should I put here? Deep Space Homer? Like,
well, you know what? It's fine, but it just feels like a cop out to choose 3 of them. One I can accept, but
I gotta pick.
Well,
something.
let's keep going through them.
We'll
I also love in the Simpsons, the first one, where Homer's in the coma. There's an amazing one of my favorite gags with Grandpa and Homer.
Poor Homer. This world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Kill it!
Grandpa, please, he's in a coma.
When Homer's in the coma and Grandpa's like, oh, Homer, you were too beautiful for this world. Yeah, and Homer just... and he's like, kill it! His own son?
So then another Simpsons clip show. This is season 6.
Okay, what is the setup for this one?
Marge reads a romance novel in bed, and it prompts her to have a family meeting where the Simpsons recall their past loves.
This one I don't like. I agree with you.
Yeah, we're talking about and it's flashing back to all the romance. Yeah, it's
too specific.
They're just talking. Yeah,
the romance clips. I wasn't a fan of this one. I thought you were going to talk about the one. I guess it would be And Maggie Makes 3. What is the one that it's the setup where they go to the swap meet and then they lose their tire, and then Homer is telling the kids a story. Yeah, but that one's actually not a clip show.
That's not a clip show.
Yeah, you're right. That's a flashback episode.
Yeah, that's a flashback. That's a great one.
I know. Yeah, I forget which one that is.
Is that how Maggie was born?
It might be And Maggie Makes 3, or it might be Lisa's First Words.
Those I love the flashbacks.
By the way, I forgot to mention this in our top 10. Neither one of us had a flashback.
We didn't have a flashback. Yeah,
like even Mother Simpson.
I almost picked Mother
Simpson.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful episode.
It's beautiful.
It's not super funny.
I think it's funny.
Wow,
I
there's some great
Wiggum.
Yeah.
Well, I also like we don't have to get into it.
Yeah,
I might talk.
We're
going to
be doing another 10.
Yeah. I have a lot to say about that.
So it's come to this, another top 10 Simpsons episode podcast. That'll be the name of it.
Troy McClure. And listen, I fucking love Phil Hartman.
Now we get to the next one.
I love Phil Hartman.
So we got the Simpsons
138th episode spectacular.
Okay, that's funny unto itself. They didn't pick the 100th episode. It's the 138th. What the fuck is 138?
Yeah,
that's
I know.
Clever.
I know. Yeah.
And they had all this for that one. A lot of it, the content is funny in that, and also, so like they put a lot of originality into that episode, which I appreciate. The trivia shit is funny. There's some just great behind the scenes insight. Like as a fan, as a kid, that episode, I loved that episode. Yep. Also, it has one of the funniest montages in the entire series. The nudity.
I know.
The credits is fucking amazing to shake your groove thing. Shake your groove thing. And it's like a montage of all the random like nude Simpsons moments. Yeah. You know?
Bart on the
Barney losing his diaper when he's handing out the pamphlets.
Yeah.
That's a good episode. You're right.
Listen, I gotta pick something here. And we're in like primo classic golden age Simpsons. I'm saying on my rewatches, I don't return to these clip show episodes.
I agree with the first 2. I do not agree with the 138th special.
Okay.
There it is.
That's my 10, 9, and 8 is clip shows. Because ultimately, if like 75% of the episode is just rehashing clips of old episodes, even if the little snippets are fun and memorable, I just don't need to return to them that much.
Well,
I'm nitpicking here. Like, this is one of the greatest shows ever. I had to.
You mean this podcast?
Yes. Yeah.